We previously used introspection to observe impulses, analyze thoughts, memories, behaviors, and mental states, explore the shadow, and view ourselves holistically. We learned to pause. Today, we will integrate Eastern perspectives. Tcm, traditional Chinese medicine, and Taoism offer something Pharaoh considers fundamental: balance. It is not about absolute control, nor is it about abandoning control entirely. It is about learning to regulate. Living well means knowing when to move forward, when to pause, when to exert effort, and when to recover. Life and the body operate according to rhythms: activity and rest, wakefulness and sleep, hunger and satiety, exertion and recovery, inhalation and exhalation, tension and relaxation. Tcm uses concepts like qi, yin, and yang to describe the dynamics of balance and transformation. We need not interpret these concepts as direct equivalents to Western physiological structures. They represent a distinct medical system for understanding the organism. Pharaoh suggests observing your rhythms. Where am I doing too much? Where am I doing too little? Where do I need to recover? Where do I need to act? Exercise 1. Listen to your rhythm. Today, pause for 1 minute 3 times throughout the day. Ask yourself, do I feel energetic or exhausted? Am I tense or relaxed? Am I hungry, or am I seeking something else? Do I need movement or rest? Am I calm or agitated? Do not change anything yet, simply observe. This practice develops a fundamental capacity, interoception, the perception of what is happening inside your body. It is a neurobiological process of internal sensing that detects and interprets physical and physiological signals such as hunger, heart rate, or breathing. Exercise 2. Taoist breathing. Sit comfortably. Relax your shoulders. Do not force your breath. Inhale gently through your nose, allowing your chest and abdomen to expand. Let your exhalation be calm and prolonged. Once more, inhale. Exhale slowly. Continue this for a few minutes, ensuring there is no strain or dizziness. As you breathe, observe, what happens to the tension in your body? You do not need to have special experience. Simply allow your body to slow down. This exercise is not intended to cure an illness. It is a simple practice of attention and regulation. Exercise 3. The rooted body. Place both feet firmly on the ground. Feel the contact. Notice your body weight. Relax your knees. Loosen your jaw and shoulders. Breathe. And for a few seconds, focus solely on your feet. The ground. The weight. The posture. The breath. If your mind wanders, return your attention to your feet. This can become a daily practice to regain bodily presence. I am here. I am present. I am feeling my body. Exercise 4. Conscious movement. Stand up if you can do so safely. Slowly move your shoulders. Then your arms. Next, gently rotate your body. Do not aim for performance, aim for awareness. Ask yourself, where am I stiff? Where can I let go? What movement does my body need today? It could be walking, stretching, dancing, practicing Qigong, or simply breathing and resting. The question is not, how much can I demand from my body? The question is, what does my body need to function better? Exercise 5. Before eating. Here we apply self-regulation. Pause for a few seconds. Ask yourself, am I physically hungry? How hungry am I? Am I eating out of anxiety, boredom, sadness, obligation, or habit? If you are going to eat, then eat. But do so mindfully. After a few minutes, ask yourself again, am I still hungry? Am I enjoying it? Am I satisfied? This practice is not intended to impose restrictions. It seeks to regain a lost ability, listening to the body's signals. If an eating disorder is present, this exercise must be adapted to the treatment prescribed by a qualified professional. Taoism. Not everything is solved by force. Here, a valuable philosophical teaching emerges. Taoism speaks Wu Wei, translated as non-action, though it is better understood as action without forcing action in harmony with reality. It does not mean passivity. It does not mean letting yourself be swept away by every desire. It means learning to act without unnecessarily fighting against the process. Pharaoh translates it this way: firmness without violence toward oneself, discipline without cruelty, effort without exhaustion, rest without neglect, control without repression, flexibility without a lack of character. Exercise 6. Am I forcing it? When you are trying to change a habit, ask yourself, am I acting with discipline, or am I at war with myself? If I am trying to break a dependency, do I have a plan? Am I creating healthy alternatives? Am I preparing for my environment? Am I seeking support? Am I acting consistently? Or am I simply using increasingly extreme prohibitions? True regulation does not consist of swinging from a lack of control to the opposite extreme. It consists of finding balance, observing excess and deficiency. Traditional Chinese medicine, Tcm, uses the language of excess and deficiency to understand imbalances. Pharaoh can turn this traditional concept into an everyday question: am I doing too much or too little? Too much work, screen time, food, self-demand, or control. But also, too little rest, movement, connection, reflection, or self-care. Health is not simply about subtraction. Sometimes we need to incorporate what is missing. Exercise 7. My personal balance. Divide a sheet of paper in two: excess. What am I doing too much of? Deficiency. What am I doing too little of? Now choose one thing from each column. Don't try to fix 20 things. Choose 2. Example: less screen time at night, more rest. Or, less impulsivity, more reflection. Then, establish a concrete action for each one. Body, mind, and soul. We return to the name of the mini-series. Body, what I perceive. Mind, what I think. Emotion, what I feel. Behavior, what I do. Awareness, what I can observe. Value, what I choose to uphold. True integration emerges when these dimensions cease to function as isolated compartments. Today's guiding practice. Over the next few days, take 3 brief pauses, one in the morning, one during the day, and one before bed. Ask yourself, how is my body? How is my mind? What am I feeling? What do I need? What choice would help me regain my balance? Do not seek a perfect answer, seek an honest one. Guiding insight. Self-regulation does not mean living under constant control. It means learning to recognize when to move forward, when to pause, and when to restore balance. Guiding quote. Do not fight against yourself. Learn to govern yourself with firmness, awareness, and harmony. And there is something more. You have learned from the East how to listen to your rhythm and find balance. Learn to integrate this tradition with the Western one. In the next part, we will delve into Alexander Lowen and the lived body, breathing, posture, muscle tension, grounding, and bodily expression. For perhaps we have spent so long thinking about our bodies that we have forgotten how to feel them. Study science with awareness, because in matters of health, knowledge is not neutrality is vital. Study with Ecel Pharaoh.